What's going on, Starrtalks family? We out here with the first podcast show for the season. Let's go. So you here with Starrtalks, where life is dark and needs some light, but you are the star that shines bright. Today I got in the building some of my friends from college, so you know they had to be in the first episode. We got in the building.
Yoshi.
I'm Mindsy.
I'm James.
Jazz.
It's your boy Jairus.
All right, so the podcast today is the Valentine season, obviously, as you can see. So the first question I got for y'all, since we all was in college together, how do you feel about college relationships? Do you think they last?
No.
Why do you say that?
I think it depends on the person because I know a lot of people, they're like, come to college, it's your time to like do this and do that and like go crazy when it comes to like sex and relationships and people. But I feel like, well, me personally, certified lover girl, I honestly feel like I can do all of that college. I can do all of that college stuff with. I can do all of that college stuff with literally the one or few people that I want to do it with. Like, I don't really gotta wild out. But you can if you want to, like go crazy. But that's just
Like, it works if you wanted to. So, like, if you feel like you're the type of person who can be mature enough or manage a college relationship without having to worry about like all the like outside interferences or all the stuff that college brings, then you can really make any relationship whatever you want. It's all like up to you though. So yeah.
All right, being with that said, since we're talking about college relationships, do you think that you could date somebody who goes out all the time? Like goes out every single weekend? I really want to ask y'all too, especially since we've been in Jokers, a promo team, but we don't go to every party. So how would you feel? Oh, he can go finna promote the brand. Okay, shout out to Cash, shout out to Cash, shout out to Cash.
Jokers in the building. You got them parties coming up too.
Oh, we okay. So could you date somebody? Okay, so that's a good example. Y'all know how people be at the parties twerking and stuff. Could y'all date somebody that's like that?
No.
Why? Give him the mic. Why?
No.
Yeah.
We do got Jokers girls, but like,
And no disrespect to none of them.
but even the Jokers girls, like all the Jokers girls, don't go to every party.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
don't nobody go to every party. I feel like
'Cause
if
I'm
you
a Jokers
somebody
girl.
that's going out every weekend, like I don't know, you're not ready for no committed relationship. 'Cause like being in a committed relationship, like sometimes on weekends, like you're gonna have to go on a date. You know what I'm saying? You can't go to every party. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to stay in the house with me, so nah, I couldn't do it. But every relationship different though. So if you work something out with your partner, I feel like you can make some shape.
So you wouldn't trust like your girl to go out every weekend. You just don't want that.
Let me get the mic. Like, if y'all got the understanding that I'm going out Saturday,
Right.
we'll go out Friday,
Right.
but I'm going out Saturday.
Right.
If y'all got to understand that, hey, this day I'm gonna be here, you gonna be there. That's just fine. But if you out there showing your ass, okay, all right, let's tone it down. But if y'all got to understand before then, ain't no need to be in a relationship regardless.
All right. So what if somebody go out like every night, but they come to your house afterwards? Like what if they come like at 4 a.m., 3 a.m.? Are you gonna like not open the door or something?
That ain't a relationship. I'm a booty call. I'm a booty call. I'm a booty call.
But it's all right. Y'all have an understanding still, though. Like,
I feel like that's understanding.
3:00 in the morning is just crazy.
but if I go out, that's what I'm getting home.
Yeah, because like if you go out, that's the time you're getting home.
3:00 is crazy.
It's all about church though.
That's number one.
Regardless, it's always
That's number one in every relationship. For us.
Yeah, could you go out together?
yeah.
Yeah.
Shit that ass on me in the club.
You know, like now you know.
All right,
Not
so-
know.
Everybody.
Not know.
Okay, you say that. So what if you caught your girl twerking at a party, but she wasn't twerking on nobody? But it like keep getting reported.
It's still a dance.
Oh, y'all mature. But y'all was talking about the booty call. Y'all was talking about the booty call. Okay, so could y'all date somebody that like you have to be with them every single day, like spend a night with them every night? You feel like that's a necessity in a relationship?
In college or just in general?
In college. Just in general, actually. You feel like y'all have to spend a night with each other every night, or do you know how to give people space?
It depends on it. Yeah, it depends on like the person.
You said you have to wait.
I need some me time, like every day.
So what if y'all not with each other during the day, but y'all spend a night with each other every night?
It's like
I think it's different.
fine.
It's not a necessity. Yeah.
I feel like you need to have a chance to miss your person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
facts.
you can't just be around them every day. Because then you ain't.
Please say that again in the microphone. Let the folks hear you. Talk to the people.
Don't be around your girl or your man every day. You got to give them a chance to miss you.
Exactly. People really be wondering why they always arguing and stuff because you be with each other all the time. Like get on some space. Yeah, you feel smuggled.
But it is true that that's not what everybody does.
Yeah, that's true. Oh,
I was about to say, you got to look at like, I mean, we all young and everything, so of course it don't really matter that much. But like, you got to look at like when you get older, and then you think about like when you get married and when you be committed to one person all the time, and how you're gonna have to see that person every day anyway. So like, it really just depends on your relationship with that person. If y'all feel like y'all busy enough to where you can't have to see, or you can't see each other every day, and you don't really feel the time that y'all can be together all the time, then yeah. But if it's a situation where it doesn't bother y'all that much that y'all see each other every day, then it shouldn't matter too much.
so when do you know it's okay to let your girlfriend or your boyfriend meet your family?
Hey, man.
Why y'all? Why I got silent? That's what we gonna put dead crickets.
No, for real. I feel like if you're nervous about it, or if you're like, I don't know if first I feel like you need to figure out if you're really searching for your family's approval. Because I know a lot of people, they don't really care for their family's approval, but some people really do. So I feel like once you're ready to introduce your partner or whatever to your family, it's because, okay, I see this person in my future for a while. So you're going to have to come meet my folks, because during the holidays, you need to be over at my house, and we need to spend Christmas and New Year's together and all that good stuff. So
Time from experience, huh?
no. Yeah, the utmost experience. I just feel like I just feel like if you really like this person, or if it isn't like love yet, you shouldn't have a problem introducing them to other people that you love. So yeah. Anybody?
I like that.
Oh, y'all all agree with Yoshi. Okay, bet. So when do you know when to like cut somebody off? Like, what is the thing that's gonna make you cut somebody off? If y'all vibing real good now, what is like one thing that's just like, bro, I can't even do it no more? Okay, pass James the mic because he said don't
every
take
law like
much.
that, it really just don't take much. Like, that's like my girlfriend. We've been talking for like a year and like 3 months now, 3, 4 months. And like at the day I text her phone, that's the last person I'm texting. That's it. Until like, unless we stop talking or something, and then we did. So I did the right thing. Just like, I guess just knowing, that feeling like, okay, I ain't just somebody else. I want this to work. So
Period. We love black love.
Black men don't cheat.
Black men don't cheat.
Yes, they do.
hey, is this camera on me? Black men don't cheat. Excuse me.
Black women don't
This
cheat
black man.
either.
This black man.
Right? So yeah, that's cool.
Right, say that.
So what else for everybody else? What's like the deal breaker that's just gonna make you like cut somebody off? Cheating?
Yeah,
So like,
once you give it up once, it's over with.
It's not even.
so you don't think y'all can come back? You don't think that you can take nobody back for cheating?
I ain't gonna lie.
Passing them, yeah.
You really, I feel like you could, and I'll be lying. I'll be lying if I said I ain't never like went back to somebody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
After they cheated. But I'm at an age now, like last time I did that, I was like maybe young, like 14, 15. You know what I'm saying? When you first get into a relationship, you don't even know what love is for real. But now, like you 20-some, everybody, if you cheating, then 9 times out of 10, I feel like that just shows your lack of care for that person. You know? You really gotta. It's like disrespectful to cheat on somebody, especially if you're in a relationship.
Yeah.
And in college, like
that's crazy because that was actually one of my questions. So I'm just gonna jump into that one too. I was asking, do y'all think that people cheat majority of the time because of like just thinking about sexual intentions, or do you think they actually want a relationship with that person?
Okay, I got a perfect.
Or do you think it's off of gender? Because I know a lot of people say that's what you finna say. I already know you finna say that.
Right out of my mouth.
Okay.
So I think men cheat for just sex only.
All the
Women
time? Majority of the time.
Yeah, 90% of the time. Women don't cheat for sex. They cheat for the feel, like feeling wanted. Like they see a future with that person. You like this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like a guy can cheat and not talk to that girl ever again.
I'm not gonna count. I slightly disagree though.
Why?
Because because being around females in college, like you'll just see like people don't have to always catch feelings for that person. Right. Like this how like a guy want a nut, a girl probably want a nut too. Like they ain't gonna just like look at y'all. So yeah, like real.
I didn't say all the time,
but majority of the time.
But majority of the time, when a man do it, it's just for sex.
I feel like a man.
Like a lot of women don't let like another person in their space if they have a boyfriend or anything. So they're cheating. Like that means you let them in your space, physically and emotionally. Like a man, hey, this it. We done after this. Y'all, I listen. I didn't say.
But I like what
didn't
you saying,
say
majority.
all
We
of
talking about
y'all. I didn't
majority.
say
Yeah.
all of y'all, but I just think that's how it is for majority of y'all.
But I feel like guys too, like majority of the guys, like if they cheating on a girl, they been wanting to do something with that person. Because I know some guys that been plotting on people. Like that ain't just no.
Teach his own.
Like at the same time, like guys tend to do it more. Yeah, I forget. I be forgetting about my microphone. But guys tend to do it. Guys tend to do it more because, like you said, like sometimes they're just trying to like just feel a certain way, like get in like nut off and just go. But women are like naturally a little bit more emotional when it comes to like attaching to somebody or different situations like that. That's usually how it is, which is why when a dude cheats, or that's why when people say niggas cheat more, that's mainly because they just be trying to get it off and that's it. But usually if a girl is cheating, more likely it's because somebody cheated on her first, or she's just trying to like, yeah, she feels unwanted, or like it's just more emotion that builds up with it, which gives them a reason to cheat.
Okay, so as far as the guy, do you think majority of the time they cheat because they've been plotting on somebody, or they not getting satisfied by their girl?
It could be Mr. Hope.
You said what?
Listen, with dudes,
That's what I'm thinking. Thank you. We said we've heard from a guy that sometimes they be plotting.
If you the girl, like you don't even have to really do much, and a dude gonna cheat just because they just like you mess up one time, all right, that's it. You know what I mean?
That's who they are, man. Hey, cheating is wrong. This camera on me. Cheating is wrong.
Cheating, we do not cheat over here.
Hashtag don't cheat.
Hashtag don't cheat. All right, I got another question. So we live in a world where people have normalized the term toxic relationship.
Mhm.
Now, I don't even like that word because the word toxic, when you pour toxic on plants, that kills stuff. So like when you talking about somebody's toxic, like why would you want to keep, like why is that word being normalized? So I want y'all to say what y'all think is like a toxic relationship.
Hey, well, what I consider a toxic relationship?
Krishan and Blueface.
I really want to know.
I think toxic, like genuine toxic, goes into it when it's like, if you're putting your hands on me, or if I'm putting my hands on you, or if it got to a point where you're like, you look like you're going through it, like you have the darker circle, like you look unhealthy. I think that's when it gets toxic. When you start to look and feel unhealthy, and when you get to a point where you're basically depressed.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I feel like guys are very manipulative, and they're like this very. I don't think they realize how manipulative they are.
That's opinionated. That's very opinionated.
Yeah, this is a very opinionated. I feel like as far as like a toxic relationship, I feel like guys can be very manipulative.
I agree.
Same way can go for women.
I agree.
Yeah, that's true.
That men, like, just because like a lot of men have this like sort of hyper masculinity, like even if they don't realize it. But I think women, they can be just as bad in relationships as men,
Yeah,
because
that's
they got
true.
a lot of like passive aggressive tendencies, like stuff like that, like stuff that you don't even notice for real, but she influenced you a certain type of way.
Yeah.
Women can get away with a lot more stuff.
Yeah.
When it comes
Like
to,
what? Pass the mic, 'cause I gotta hear this.
No. I'm talking about just like in general, like most of like when it comes to women, even if it's like just going out, like going to the club. Oh, she can get it for free because she's a girl. Oh, she gonna get these drinks because she's a girl. Like things like that. Like
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
I
want free drinks. I want to get in the club for free.
That's just what it is.
I'm
I don't
jealous.
care that that's what happens, but that's just the way it is. That's what I mean. So
Have y'all ever been in a toxic relationship?
For sure.
Okay, like were you the toxic one?
I feel like it was mutual.
Okay, so how can you talk about it a little bit?
I think that we were toxic with each other just because like sometimes like you shouldn't be with a person even though it feels comfortable or it feels like something that you know. But with us, it was more so like it was distance. So I think that distance really, because we was used to seeing each other every day, and now when you put that distance between us and you off doing your thing and I'm off doing mine, like that just starts to create a lot of problems. And instead of addressing those, neither one of us was. We was both doing our own thing, but just lying to each other, saying that we loved each other, even though we didn't.
Oh dang. That's crazy. That's deep though. That's real.
That's real. I'm gonna keep it real.
A lot of people, yeah.
A lot of times people ain't gonna really say like, oh, I think, or they like the idea of being with somebody, or like the concept of that relationship, but you don't really know that person. Like you don't really love that person for real. Like
No,
you
that's
really love
facts.
them. Like give them some space. Like really dive deep into y'all relationship to see what's going on.
No, that's fact. Shout out to that boy. What's his name? What's he said? We were just listening. Jay Shetty. Jay Shetty. I was just listening to a podcast by him. He said some people be in a relationship and they mix chemistry with character. They was like, when you do things in the beginning, y'all think y'all have chemistry, but the character shows you the reality of that person. So when you be like, I don't have that spark no more, you really never had that spark with the person. But when you saw the reality of their character, you just tried to adjust so y'all can just stay together.
Right.
That was like he was talking so fast. He was talking real. Nobody else been in a toxic relationship. I want to hear. Let's get to the tea.
Oh, I'm the only one.
Because I definitely can talk about mine.
I've been in a toxic relationship. Like,
Word, that's good.
I mean, I haven't really been in a relationship anyway, so I can't really like.
Okay, well, let me not just say relationship. Have you ever talked to somebody and it was like toxic? Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna get these two. Okay, let's go.
no, I was in a toxic relationship, but ours, it was mutual too, but it was more of like, we would just go in circles. Like, I don't want to say we was both stubborn, but that's basically what it is. Like, I don't know, like, you're not finna be a hypocrite to me. So it's like, you can't say, I can't do something, but you can do it. So I was like, okay, I'm finna not necessarily match your energy, but okay, we finna be on the same page. And now it's like, we being toxic, like, huh? Yeah, it's just like going in circles just because it's familiar, like he was saying. Like,
I was basically just going to say that I feel like sometimes one half of a person in a relationship, well, the one half of a relationship is like kind of, look, I'm listening to like what you're saying and these promises you're making, and I'm believing you, like you're in my face telling me, yeah. And then the other person, me, I guess, is like, okay. Like, yeah, the other person is just like, I don't know, delusional enough to not just believe what's actually happening. Like, I'm not being a realist, and I feel like that is like, it's like, let that honeymoon phase that was so long ago, let that shit go.
Yeah. I feel you. I feel like the same with me because I was in a I wasn't even in a relationship, but bro was just toxic. Like that was so toxic. Relationships are draining. Okay, well,
using this word so much.
Since we're using the word, I know that I said that things like that are toxic are like deadly, and I feel like that's how like it really was. I feel like because that was the next question I'm gonna get into it. I feel like when I was talking to him, I was literally so emotionally and mentally messed up. Like this man messed up my mental that much, and I know y'all like how you give someone so much power, but man, but he was so manipulative. Like if I would do something. I couldn't. He didn't. Well, I ain't gonna say I couldn't, cause never let a guy tell you what to do. Like I ain't never had someone talk to me so crazy. But because I was in the honeymoon phase, and I just imagined all the things that we were doing together, I was so in denial to what was really going on. Like I ain't never ever had no guy call me out my name. But I'm talking about me and this boy getting into an argument. He was like. He just talked to me crazy to my face. I'm like, bro, what? I'm talking about so literally, like I ain't never been in a relationship. I wanted to hit somebody, and I feel like if you literally want to hit each other, then that's toxic as hell. Like let somebody take your power. And I was so emotionally and mentally drained. That's why I was gonna ask y'all, like, if y'all was in a toxic relationship, how y'all felt like emotionally and mentally afterwards? Toxic. That too,
Like a lot of pressure done came off you a little bit just because all that weight that you was carrying from all that, it's not really there no more.
So after y'all got out of like the toxic relationship with the person, how long was it before you actually like started liking somebody like genuinely again?
1 day.
Now that's crazy.
Wait, no. So wait, you said, but pass it the mic. Cause you
I
said,
ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even
but
gonna lie.
one day.
I come from a place where like let's say after I broke up with this toxic girl, like my fam, like it got real serious to the point where like I was like almost, getting to a point where I almost hurt myself, right?
Mhm.
So I had my family get involved, and I come from a place where like country, old black men, like they're traditional, like
Shout out to the 478.
They say shout out to the 478. They say stuff like the best way to get over a girl is with another one. You know what I'm saying? So before I grew into the person that I am today, that's my mentality. Like shit, if we having issues, I'm just gonna switch it up, But
Do you think that really helped though?
I don't know, cause like looking back, like I don't want to say it was a mistake, because I really enjoyed the company that I had at the time. But at the same time, maybe things would have turned out different if I would have waited.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, like the people that I did go to right after my toxic relationship, I'm still like cool with them today. You know, not even on no like we, still F around sometimes. We just cool, those are just my friends. And I think that's what really made me like become a friendly person, was like going through something bad. And that's why I'm able to talk about it now so comfortably, because I wouldn't be the person I am today without going through stuff like that. So I think if you're having a toxic relationship, do what you feel, your heart is telling you to do. And my heart was like, hey, that girl cute.
Bro, I feel like it really also depends on how like mentally and emotionally messed up you were afterwards too. Cause like if that relationship really just drained you, bro, like it's time to find your peace again. Like we gave them too much power. You got to find your power again. Can't let it go away that easily.
I feel like I'm with Jared. Like I can move on quick, and it's not even nothing like that. But it's just more of like if I'm in a toxic relationship, I feel like before the relationship already end, I'm already detached at this point. It's like we just here for no reason trying to make it work, knowing it's not gonna work. I'm already moving on in my head, but I'm still here.
Yeah, that's real. So like you can literally like since you getting detached, if you start talking to somebody else, like how long is it gonna take you to see that you genuinely like them, or you think it's different with everybody?
Like in general, how long is it gonna take for me to like somebody? Mm-hmm. Depends. It depends on who that is. I can like somebody
in 3 days.
3 days?
3 days?
If I don't know in like 3 days. No, literally.
Like for real, that's what I'm saying.
What?
I ain't gonna lie, that's what I was gonna say, bro. Like it's gotta be.
But see, that's what they were talking about. We be confusing like chemistry. Like that chemistry not gonna always last. Like you gotta see how they are for real. Yeah.
And timing is everything.
That's right.
I always say relationships is built off friendship. If you can't have a friendship with somebody first, how can you make a relationship with anybody? Like you don't know them.
Yeah, that's facts. What I was gonna say, I had another question, but Jerry said something, so I want to make this a question. Do you think that you could be do you think you can have a boyfriend or girlfriend that's still real cool with somebody that they had sex with?
The mature.
Since I said it.
The mature you finna say yes.
But I don't want to lie.
You say yes. Okay, but why? After you say what you say, then say yes. You finna say why. Get to the microphone.
I can hold it for you. What's up, you?
Oh, it's a, look. Okay, I don't think any past relationships should justify the relationship I have with this person now. That's first and foremost. Like I don't think anything that your past don't matter to me because you with me now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Sure. But
it sounds so
but
good.
With that being said,
like a Bible scripture.
With that being said, if I'm willing to let go of your past, why aren't you willing to do that? You know what I mean? So if you
that sounded better.
so if you still clinging on to like your past experiences just because they made you feel a certain way, that just makes me feel like you're not mature enough, you're not ready to be in a relationship with me. Because if I'm willing to let go of everybody who I dealt with in the past for you, why you can't do the same for me? You know what I mean? That's how I feel.
If you and Shawty dated for 5 years though, like, bro, that's your wife. Go back to her, like.
What? But I feel like years don't matter.
It don't matter. Yes, it does. If you're still talking to your ex for 5 years,
time matters. Talking about your ex
it do, but it don't.
Talking to? What are you talking about now?
That's a long time.
No, this
I'm talking about
you dated a girl for 5 years. Y'all break up. Now you in a new relationship.
Exactly.
And
you're
still like real cool.
I ain't gonna lie.
Real cool.
That's a no.
No, I feel like it's okay because, like I said, all relationships is built off friendship. So if you done made a friendship with somebody and the relationship don't work, that don't mean I gotta cut you out of my life forever. Like, we still cool. The relationship just didn't work. So if I move on to the next person, you can't be mad at me. Like that's still my friend.
Okay, so what if you were still cool with somebody you used to like mess around with? And you got a new boyfriend, but he said he didn't like that. Are you gonna cut them off? Well, say the boy that you was like cool with, like one of your closest friends, but your boyfriend don't like that. Would you cut him off?
I wouldn't cut him off,
but your boyfriend don't like it.
No, I would just be more distant. Like I'm not finna cut you out of my life completely. Like I'm not finna sit and chill. Like let's say we just chill. I don't know, every 2 weeks or something. I don't know. We're not doing that no more. Like, okay, if I'm chilling it's gonna be less than that. We probably won't even chill like that no more. Just checking up, like you're still my friend. I'm not just gonna cut you out like that.
It
I
depends
think
on
it's
the type of cool. Like,
yeah.
how cool are y'all? Like,
Yeah.
if you're going out, if y'all have like a mutual friend group and y'all are going out, go have fun. But if y'all doing stuff y'all used to
Go have fun.
Go have fun. If it's a friend group, it's
I'm
a
saying,
group.
like,
It's a group.
you're taking your friend group and y'all are going like,
True.
If it's that
Also
fun,
true.
I should be able to.
right?
Let's have fun
Yeah,
together.
though. No, that's one thing.
Let's have fun together. If you get this camera on me, if y'all gonna have fun, I'm coming.
No,
I'm fun too.
that is one thing. If
I'm
Shawty's that important to you, I feel like let me meet her.
You know,
And I feel like that's a lot of things that dudes won't do. Like,
If
let me
it's-
meet her.
if
This
it's
is
that
your
cordial,
friend.
you know.
Let's be
Hey, but I'll tell you
cordial.
one thing, you gotta set boundaries. Like
Yeah,
y'all cannot.
boundaries.
You can't be. Y'all have to set boundaries. Like if it's anybody you used to mess with, whether y'all had sex or like even if y'all just really had a good vibe, like y'all need to be chilling alone. Period.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line.
Because
Like,
the secrecy is crazy.
yeah,
You knowing I don't like Shawty
yeah.
and
Come
going to
on,
hang out with
that's
her.
just
is
disrespectful.
crazy.
That's
And
just
it's also,
disrespectful.
Introduce me to
respect
her.
thing, too. It's a respect thing too, though. Like you should respect your partner enough to like make that be known, like what it is
Yeah.
and what it ain't.
It shouldn't even have to be said that I don't like you hanging around old dude no more. Like you should just because you got respect for me, I'm gonna distance myself from dudes I used to mess with. You know, if you got friends like let's say y'all been friends for 5 years and then y'all dated for a few months, then I can understand if you still friends with him. But regardless, you don't need to be by yourself in no room alone. Like,
Exactly.
y'all need to be in a publicly lit area.
Cameras
You know what I'm
need to
saying?
be there. Like
cameras. Yeah. If there ain't no cameras in the room, you don't need to be
you don't need to be there.
So when I say link, I mean like y'all can't like go get lunch or something like. It's a date.
That's a date. That's a date.
That's how I do it. People.
But
That's how.
like, you had a mic. You had a mic.
That's literally how we catch up. Like I don't see that as a date. We're literally going to get food. It's not a date. You're paying for your food. I'm paying for mine.
How hungry you is.
But okay, no, I ain't gonna count. I feel you because I feel you because I had a guy that I used to like talk to whatever, and me and him like were real close. And the boy that I was talking to at the time, he was like, I don't like that, so I just started distancing myself.
But
Make it real.
was it a date? That's a date.
Date.
Go
I mean,
get
we used
lunch.
to go to the
Yeah.
bar together and
Going to
stuff.
lunch.
That's
See,
a
I
date.
didn't say go to the bar. I said go get lunch.
Go
get lunch
Daytime.
is a date.
This is
Well, maybe it's different because I'm talking about like if you have sex with somebody. Me and him never got that deep. We was just talking, so it was
Yeah,
like
that's
never that.
cool.
That's different. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
different.
But if somebody has sex, then that's a different story. Like,
We
no,
going to lunch.
because y'all got ties now.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry too.
I'll bring
love
the
food.
food. I'll bring the food.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll buy everybody food.
You know what? You get a cup of ice.
So I'm pretty sure that's a turn off. Like if like your spouse being disrespectful, whatever, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. So like, what's another turn off and what's like a turn on for you? What's something that make you attracted to somebody? And what's something that's like, oh no, you're not for me. You said what?
All right.
I just want to know, like, saying in the microphone.
I'll tell you what.
Valentine's Day special.
Valentine's Day special. Turn offs. Bad hygiene. Hygiene is the number one. I feel like if you don't take care of yourself, it ain't going nowhere with us. Point blank, period. Turn ons, I don't know. Like it's just I think it depends on the type of person that you are. So everybody got different ones. But for me personally, I like little stuff, you know, like taking care of your nails, taking care of your hair, like, you know, dressing nice, smelling good. Stuff like that. So that's what I think.
Yeah. What about you, Jazz? I'm so enjoying. What about you, Jazz? What's your like turn offs for a guy? What you like in a guy?
Turn offs is a guy that just like can't do nothing for himself. Like don't have nothing going. Like you need to have some type of motion for yourself.
No, I ain't got no motion.
Come on now.
Get some motion, my boy. Get some motion.
You got no money, you need to be single.
The turn ons, I think it's the same thing Jerry said, the little stuff, but it's more like paying attention to the little stuff.
That was my thing.
you said paying attention to little stuff, yeah.
No, I don't like loud females.
Oh yeah.
Like, loud for no reason.
Yeah, I don't like.
You know, like I know people that talk loud and have like a loud personality, but if you just like it's 7 o'clock in the morning, like calm down, like you're yelling.
Relax.
It's 7 o'clock. You know, relax. Let me wake up. I ain't a morning person. But a turn on would be like like attention to detail, like the little stuff. You know, that's all about was the thing, like our whole thing. But you know, it's like I say I like this, and a few months later you give me this. Like, oh, you remember? Like, oh, you thought about that. I was on your mind. You know, stuff like that.
True.
What
What y'all laughing at, bro?
I'm saying, like,
I want to know.
I
That's a
don't even
cool
want to
couch over there. Like, I
don't
just want
even
to
say
know.
nothing.
We doing past the thing down? All right, I guess we finna come all the way down to my ear too, cause I want to know.
My head.
What y'all just said, bro?
His head fell off.
He just funny, bro.
Okay.
He ain't said nothing wrong about the whole.
I want to hear it though, because I want to laugh on the show.
You're a little drunk.
Turn-offs, I mean, it's not really too much that would turn me off from female besides the stuff that they like already made known, like the average stuff. But just taking everything too serious, you know, like not really having a sense of humor at times when like it's evident that it's not serious, you know what I mean? So being like a Judge Judy, I hate a Judge Judy. That's what I hate. So yeah, you know,
Judge Judy is wild.
That's really the biggest
Judge
thing.
Judy is wild.
That's really the biggest thing. But as far as what would turn me on or what would attract me is just somebody who knows how to carry themselves. You know, like it's not just one thing in particular; it's everything. Like somebody who has their life together. They're always on top of their stuff, and somebody who if they didn't have me, they would still be fine. You know what I mean? So they would still like they don't need me, but the fact that they want me would attract me to them even more. You know that type, like that type of thing. Yeah, that type of thing. That's what it is.
He kind of took mine. Oh my god. I guess I'll go surface level. I love when like if I'm like walking like in the union or whatever, and your scent caused me to like.
This is not surface level. This is
surface level
detail.
And your like scent causes me to just like turn my head. No.
Like your head, like.
Like I'm basically saying if you smell nice.
Yeah.
Y'all told me y'all never did that before. Somebody never walked past you smelling good. Like once my head is turned though, just like live up to the image in my head. Like live up to the smell. Like look how you smell type stuff. Like I really
No.
What do you mean no?
I ain't never heard that before. So like what if you turn your head and they not cute? Like
You turn around and see a grass.
I mean everybody I don't want to say it though. I don't want to talk no more.
I'm weak. I'm thinking y'all finna say something like they mindset.
Okay, let me finish.
Okay.
I mean, but that's a given.
Okay, true.
Right. Like exactly. Like the first time like I see someone or I'm like directly face to face, like I'm
you ever shot
smelling
your shot at a guy before?
Yeah. You want me to tell the story?
Yep.
I haven't shot my shot at a dude in like 4 years.
Okay, so when you did like what happened?
I slid in the DMs and I screenshotted a picture of him and I like put my number on like his arm where he had tattoos and I sent it and I was like, I like your newest tattoo. And he was like, damn.
I ain't gonna lie. You do that. You begged.
He was like, I ain't never heard it all.
I'm finna steal that idea.
You thought about that. That was good. That was good.
No, that was hard. Respect to you. Where you shot your shot, Jazz?
Where I shoot my shot all the time.
Well, okay, the last time you shot your shot, how did it go?
It wasn't like that situation. Like it was recently.
What you did?
It was 2 days ago. It's not like what y'all thinking of. Like I text this boy and I was like, you gonna let me take you out for Valentine's Day? Exactly.
Why can I take you out to dinner?
I was so shook. I was scared when I asked. I was like, why did I just do that? What the heck? And then
You asked in his DM?
Huh?
You asked in his DM, you said?
No, I texted him.
Oh.
He already had the number.
Right.
That don't mean nothing just because I had his number, but yeah.
I've only shot my shot at the guy once.
You was scared?
I was scared. I did it in person.
Yeah, I be doing it in person.
It was freshman year. Literally, it was freshman year.
That's weird.
It was freshman year, and it was a guy in the land room. He was walking by. I said, "Oh nah, he gotta be like, I gotta like go up to him."
It's real. That's real nowadays.
Since we talking about shooting shots, I think a good tangent to go on is that if girls like shot their shots more, or like whenever girls do shoot their shot, 9 times out of 10, the nigga is gone. Like they're not missing. Yeah. Like
girl, please put your pride aside. It's okay to talk to the guy first. Like, bro, this is 2023.
Those
like,
are the ones that last longer. I feel like because guys already feel like they got to chase. You know, most guys like to hunt anyways. But I feel like if you show a guy that you got that mutual interest in him, then it's really
I feel like the relationship that I'm in, I shot my shot first.
that's that's another topic. But hey, you see, y'all locked in though. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a strong bond. So I feel like if you're a woman and you see somebody that you're attracted to, or if you feel like y'all got a good vibe going, shoot your shot. It's gonna go in.
How does it make the guy feel when a girl like shoot their shot? Do y'all feel like it's too
Butterflies.
Y'all don't feel like it's too aggressive for that?
Butterflies.
Word.
Yeah.
You want it?
Yeah.
Oh. That's crazy. All right, y'all. We finna have an intermission. I got a little game.
Yeah, women shoot your shot.
Shoot your shot. Stop playing. Shoot your shot.
Yeah, men just y'all make it. Y'all look.
Oh, thanks, bro. That's thanks. No, I got something.
Is this camera on me?
Before we play that game, listen, girls do not have any game. Girls ain't got no game.
Y'all have
listen. I'm gonna tell you. Okay. Not Yoshi. But look, the fact that girls be like, all I gotta do is look at him.
What's that?
What is that? What is that?
You might think I'm looking.
Saying, literally, like I'm saying, that's me showing you, like I'm looking at you. Come up to me.
Yoshi.
That's me giving you permission
Yoshi.
to come up to
Yoshi.
me. And if you don't,
As a guy, when you going out, like let's say we go out to the club, somebody could be looking at you, and they might just be looking at you.
no, I'm looking at you though, like
it's
I'm giving you siren eyes.
Look.
I'm giving you siren eyes.
I'm not. Yoshi got game, so we know it's not Yoshi. But like as a guy, I feel like of course, girls give you a certain type of look, and but some of y'all don't really be looking how y'all be thinking y'all looking. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody could just be looking at you. And that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's looking that hard.
And the same thing is, guys will, every guy different, so every guy gonna have a different way he approach a girl. Girls collectively do the same thing. All I gotta do is look, or if this guy looking at me, I'm gonna wait for him to come up to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not. Y'all ain't got no riz. Y'all gotta get y'all riz.
If I'm like looking right, you just gotta be like me.
And then we look at you be like, no, he not. Now he going home heartbroken. Now wait, yo, shit. We all got eyes. You gotta be like, hey, you blue shirt, come here. Like,
that's crazy.
Y'all just.
I feel like girls got more game than boys, though.
Stop. Y'all don't even shoot y'all shine.
Give me your best. Give me your best game right now.
Y'all don't even shoot y'all shine.
I can't give out the game for free.
Y'all don't even shoot y'all shot, so I know you're lying. I know you're lying. Y'all don't shoot y'all shot, so I know you're lying.
You know how hard it is, like, as a guy that's single, you have to come up with a different pickup line for every girl. Like, you can try to reuse the same shit, but let's say that shit don't work. Like,
What's one of the pickup lines?
Recycle lines.
What's one of the pickup lines?
Pass it to my please.
I feel like me personally, I ain't even got no pickup lines like to say off the top of the dome. No Riz?
She said you ain't got no Riz.
That might be. But regardless, I ain't never had no problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be in the moment. Like, let's say in a situation like this, I really couldn't come up with one because I see every girl in here like my friend. But let's say it's a girl in here that I don't see as my friend. It's an in the moment type of thing. You can't rush it.
Y'all think y'all shoot y'all shot more when y'all sober or when y'all not sober?
I'll talk to anybody, y'all.
I think
Well,
off
not
the liquor.
anybody. Like I'll literally go up and have a conversation with anybody.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where this podcast going, but off the liquor, Ice Spice.
Bye.
You know what I'm saying?
Not a shout out. You thought I was feeling you?
Off the liquor.
I really hope you see this.
I really hope she do. Ice Spice, I really loved your EP. I love the EP. I love the music. You know what I'm saying?
Not a shout out.
You know what I'm saying? No cap. No cap.
Not buddy. Just blue, bro. Let's get into the game. I know y'all know the game. Would you rather? So I just got a couple of questions. Okay, the first one. Would you rather talk to somebody that's too sensitive or someone that's too nonchalant?
Too nonchalant.
Okay, now y'all gotta explain it.
Well, people tell me I'm nonchalant already, so I guess it's just
You give a nonchalant vibe.
You go.
Yeah, so it's like I'm already nonchalant. I don't know. So you being too sensitive is like you already finna blow me. Like, just not too much.
Hey, back to a previous question about turn off, being too sensitive. Being too sensitive. I'm sorry. I had to say that one. Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Why you hurting her feelings?
Mm-hmm. Well,
I just okay. In that little, I feel like that's a spectrum, though. But I am gonna say sensitive because I can't deal with that nonchalant stuff. Especially if I'm talking to you about something, you need to show me some type of I care about anything that I'm saying, and just you looking at me staring at me gonna piss me off. I just feel like, yeah, I'm pretty sensitive, but I can't see it. So how does it care? Like, what does it matter if you care if I can't tell?
What person cares too much?
What?
Like a person that like
There's no such thing as cancer.
yes,
Literally.
Okay,
a
give me
person
an
that
example.
becomes like overprotective or like over
like
too territorial. Yeah, that's the word.
Like I need to know where you are
Like
every
where
minute
you
of
at,
every day.
who you around. And I do this because I care, but it's coming off like I sound like a control freak. So like that's the
Nah, that's just how you taking it.
Hey,
I'm just
listen,
asking
to each
questions.
his own. To each his own. But that's about thing.
I feel you.
Like, when I think of sensitive, it's like, you take everything I say too far. Like,
To the heart, yeah.
yeah, I didn't even mean it like that, and now you took it further than what it was. Like, you made it deep, and it was never that deep, and I can't handle that.
I don't know. I think I gotta do too sensitive too, because if you just too nonchalant, then that ain't gonna even last. I feel like it ain't gonna last.
No, I'm good.
I think, like, I'd rather you show me that you care too much than show me, like, it's hard for me to realize when you do care and when you don't. You know? I feel like, how can somebody that's too nonchalant show that they really care?
Caring,
You know?
yeah.
Okay,
It's really,
Okay, yeah.
what's your question?
Have y'all ever been in that situation with somebody too sensitive?
Yeah. I feel like one time, it was this girl I was dating, right? And we were talking about something in her past, and she started crying because she felt bad about it. Don't say all. What if it was bad? You don't even know what it was.
I just hear the crying part.
regardless,
Hey, I care too much.
I'd rather her show
Too sensitive.
regardless, I'd rather her show like that side versus like we talking about something serious and she acting like she don't care. Just because that's her personality.
Same.
But what is
Okay, so what is too far?
She said too
Yeah.
nonchalant though. I'd rather you crop out everything versus don't cry.
I hit nonchalant.
Pass it to my Bruce.
Slow. I don't think they just don't care. I think it's like I can express how I feel, but it's not me saying like I don't care. I'm just not like.
But that's the thing though.
Are you nonchalant?
Yeah.
Really?
Say, but the thing about it is like
Go
it's
to
also
flow.
in your
Yeah.
It's also in your attitude though, and your personality.
That is the nonchalant couch over there. No cap.
But that's my thing too. Wait, you saying something?
Oh no, I was just saying like comparing being nonchalant, being too nonchalant. Yeah, like sometimes you don't sweat the small stuff, or
Yeah.
you don't really like make a big deal out of stuff. But I feel like when it comes to being too nonchalant, that means like you get to the point where like nothing phases you at all. You stoned. You know what I mean? Like you the crazy like the crazy thing could happen. Somebody could have died or something terrible could have happened, and you're not showing no urgency. You're not showing no emotion. It's just like what's wrong with you? Like that's what I feel like it kind of like bridges the barrier between.
I think that like because I'm chill, like I'm a laid back type of person, then I need somebody that can like be sensitive. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like we gotta like meet in the middle. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody that's gonna. That's why I like a girl that's like a little overprotective, a little you know what I'm saying? Where you at? What you doing? Type of thing. Because I'm not that type of dude.
What you laughing at?
Like, I'm the type of dude like sometimes it could be a girl I'm talking to and I really do like her. But I can go a whole day without talking to her.
Yeah.
And even though sometimes, like, even if I don't like it, but
Word?
it's just sometimes I just don't want to talk. But I need a girl that's gonna like, if she want to talk, then she got to show me. Because I like reciprocation from people.
Yeah.
And I don't need nobody that's gonna reciprocate how I already act. Because like, it ain't even like I'm trying to act this way. It's just the way I am.
That's crazy. You really answered the next question, because the next question was, would you rather talk to somebody that acts like you or somebody who acts nothing like you? I can't hear you.
Listen, like me and my girlfriend act exactly like.
Word?
I'm the left side of her brain. She right side of mine.
Really? She nonchalant? So how does that work though?
We just feed off each other. Like we know if it's a situation that's serious, like you said somebody died or something, like we're not just gonna be there like, oh well. No, they went to God or the devil. Like we don't. We ain't,
Or the devil is crazy.
They went to God or the devil.
Or
Like
the
we
devil is
not like
crazy.
that. Like we know like the magnitude of a situation. We
Yeah.
just not gonna like not care. But we go with the flow with everything. But
Yeah.
like we still talk and communicate. Like if something's wrong or we have a problem with something, then we'll address it. But if we don't got no problem with nothing, then what's the big deal of us being chill?
Yeah.
You know.
We love a chill.
You know.
What about you, Yoshi and Lamonzi? Y'all could date somebody like y'all or like the opposite?
Yeah, I need that one.
I was about to say, you go ahead. You got it first. I feel like I can't really be with somebody who acts like me only because, like I said, I feel like opposites attract. You know what I mean? Like I know, I'm not saying like there's like I would see anything wrong with me, but I know like my personality reflecting onto somebody else. Like I feel like that's enough just for one of us. You know what I mean? So if we put too much of each other, like we both have the same personalities and we both do the same thing, like it doesn't really show like where we kind of like differentiate. You know, like and that's part of the attraction that I find in somebody. Like having their personality being different than mine. So I wouldn't have a problem if we kind of acted alike, but I would be more attracted if we didn't, because, like I said, I feel like the opposites attract.
I see where you're coming from, and I agree. But like how James said, like how they the same, like because both of y'all like nonchalant and chill. Like I'm not chill. Like if somebody asks me straight up, "Are you chill?" I'm not. Like I'm outgoing. I'll be playing. I'll be over your house all the time. So y'all see how I am. Like so I don't even think I could date somebody that's just like who has an over personality like me, because that's just gonna be so much.
Like,
that's gonna be too much energy.
But like when I say like it's like what I lack, she got, or what she lacks, I have. So that when I say feed off to, that's what I mean. That's what I mean when I say like we're the same. Like we have the same qualities in like that we look for in the person. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like, facts, and that's so it all works out for the better.
I don't know. I would love to be like that's my twin. Oh yeah. Maybe not like exactly like me, but I do know like the energy and the like effort that I put in situations like that I'm in. So stuff like that being reciprocated would be great. But as far as like my personality, I think I'm enough, and I need I need more so like I don't know what word I want to use, but more so like someone to like level me out.
I ain't gonna front. I still do feel like the relationship I'm in now, like both of us got, we it be so much energy going on. I can't even. Because not too much. The next question is: could you be with somebody who has no drive, but like come from a rich family and like they always give you money, and so like everywhere y'all go, y'all have money, like y'all straight, or would you rather be with someone who don't have no money but got a lot of ambition?
Give me.
Why you had to throw that part in?
It depends. It depends on how much money we talking. Okay.
All right, is this old money?
Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Okay. Like let's say I'm talking to a girl and her family come from like money. I'm talking about Bill Gates. Okay,
we don't know Bill Gates money. It's probably like they own like a lot of local stuff money, so they still got money. But
I ain't gonna lie, like okay, that's money. Like if you owning stuff, regardless of whether it's local or urban,
ownership.
Like
black people get into ownership.
Like
it's not all about
if
cash.
my girl got money, whether it's enough for both of us or just enough for her, like
but no drive. Like she lazy and stuff.
Hey, if your family got stupid money, I don't give a damn how much drive you got.
Yeah,
like,
I
you don't need to drive. She probably got to drive her. Fuck that drive.
You just now. Money is everything.
Everything.
So like coming from
that's facts though.
You know, I don't.
But like, what if you're not attracted to her because she don't have no drive?
That's what I'm saying.
But you just attracted to the money.
I don't know if I could like get on that. I get what he's saying though. Like you like this is in America. And revenue is everything. money is everything. Money is money. Bro. So you ain't gotta have no drive. You got money because you don't need to drive money.
Okay, have y'all ever been in a situation where y'all talked to somebody that had a lot of money? Have y'all ever been in a situation where y'all talked to somebody that had a lot of money?
Hell no.
But this is the thing. I feel like that's the reason why, like, I would be attracted to a girl that's got like stupid money. Because I've always
well, never mind. She ain't got the money. The family got it.
Okay, the family got it. That means she got it. Like, regardless.
I mean,
who ain't? Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. Like 9 times out of 10, though, if it's a daughter or a girl in the family, like she treated like the baby. She treated like she get pampered. You know. That's not every girl. You know, some girls. Some girls go out and get it. But we
like Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner family got money. She would have had that money regardless.
But
She went to go get it.
That's what I'm saying.
She had drive. She had drive and money. She had drive and money. And it,
Yeah, that's already pushed. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, what if the girl ain't got no drive? So like, even though her folks probably got money, like that money can only last for so long if she don't know what to do with it. For
hey, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. That's why she with me. I'll show her how to flip that. I'll show her how to flip it. You know what I'm saying? I have drive enough.
So, but would you be attracted to her though?
Yeah, I'll be a house husband. Like I'll
no, you say that now. I feel like
I'm saying that now, but
you
got to think like I'm 21 years old, struggling college student, like finna work 2 jobs, really working 2 jobs, like.
Hey, hold on! Shout out to that.
And still trying to pay tuition. You know what I'm saying? So girls already looking at niggas my age or guys my age. Excuse my language. Guys my age to be having like a certain type of car, a certain type of money, a certain type of house. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm talking to a girl that's got stupid money, like I'll figure it out how to make this money back or whatever. But if you got it, shoot, we lit. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of people's problems right now involves money. So you're always either stressing about money or like worried about this. I don't know, everything, and a lot of situations, a lot of problems surround surround money. So I feel like if you're taking the whole struggle part out of the situation, we can literally focus on stuff that really matters, and we can really go out and do stuff that'll bring us closer together. Like if money's not a problem, I feel like that's a better relationship right there, because we're going to do whatever we want to do.
I do want to say this as a man, like I feel like you gotta have a certain level of drive, anyways. Like as a man, you have to feel some type of sense to provide. You know, you're supposed to be the protector. You're supposed to be the man. You know, so I feel like even if my girl did have money, I would still look for a way to make my own and try to even if it's her money, I still look for a way to try to flip it so we could, also. Speaking from a man's perspective.
But okay, so have you ever had to talk to somebody that had a lot of money?
Hey, I'll be clicking and cleaning.
He was like pretty freely on like giving it. So it was like.
But like, how was the relationship like besides the money part?
It wasn't controlling. So I feel like a lot of dudes with money, they tend to come off controlling. But I feel like if you're comfortable with the money that you have, you talking about me? I feel like if you're comfortable with the money you have, then it shouldn't be no problem with stuff like that. It really shouldn't. People be insecure.
I feel like a lot of people with money think that money get on autopilot. Never mind, we getting out of the question. Next question. Would you rather talk to somebody that got bad hygiene or really bad attitude?
Really bad attitude. I don't care. We can fix that attitude. You better not be stinking.
What you gotta say, Ricky?
Rather have him with a bad attitude or bad hygiene.
Mm-hmm.
They get bad. You can't stink.
I don't care what nobody says. Everybody. Huh?
I mean, you can fix the attitude. You can fix the stench, whichever one.
Yeah, because it's like, why would you like walk out of your house like that?
How you do that?
You can fix the attitude at this stage in life. We're too old for you to be having that.
You can fix hygiene.
We're too old to be bad hygiene.
Okay, what if a girl do that? Okay, so like y'all would talk to a female. No, look, y'all would talk to a female. So what if she has like a very high menstrual cycle? So she has like an odor or something.
Okay, but that's different.
That's literally something you can't control. That's mother nature.
Okay. What if her breath be stank all the time too?
Go to a dentist. Go see somebody. Brush them. Mouthwash. Clothes. They got tongue scrapers.
But that's the thing though.
They got tongue scrapers.
Go to the dentist.
Brush your tongue. They too old to not know. Now, if your attitude bad, that's a character flaw. You can fix that.
Sometimes you can't though.
But yes, you can.
I feel like sometimes you can't fix a bad attitude.
A lot of stuff mentally can be fixed at any age. Hygienically?
Disagree.
Oh my God. We old. Like,
look, earlier we were talking about turn-offs and turn-ons, right? Mm-hmm. My number one turn-off is bad hygiene. Yeah. But also, I'm the type of guy, like, I'm into girls who got a little bit of attitude. Like, I don't like a submissive girl for real. Like, I like a girl who can stand up for herself because, you know, let's say I get a burger at fucking.
I ain't want no tomato.
I ain't want no tomatoes.
I ain't gonna tell you.
I'm the type of guy like I said, I'm a nonchalant guy. I'll eat that tomato, like, or I'll take it off. But I need a girl. I like a girl. I don't want to say I need a girl, but I like a girl who be like,
Okay, correction.
my man said no tomato.
Y'all like them girls cute stuff like
No,
that.
I literally have a cousin who did that. Like,
Do it.
you said you do it all the time.
Look,
Fix my man stuff right now.
you want a tomato?
And it's like even with friends, like if we go out and his food wrong, he like, man, I'd be like, tell them.
No cap.
Like,
No.
This my best friend. I'm telling y'all the truth. I will eat that tomato and
because
be
you
fine.
paid for what you asked for. Like I asked for that, and that's what I paid for. I didn't pay for that, so give me what I asked for. It's just that simple.
I said no tomato.
Would you talk to someone who is like clueless, like blonde and dingy, or someone who has a smart mouth all the time?
Smart mouth.
You can't be stupid.
I didn't say
How dumb?
stupid, common sense, like very clingy,
Dingy.
I ain't gonna lie.
ditzy, very ditzy.
I think that's funny. I think it's a little funny. I think it's a little cute, like for a girl at least. As a guy, you need to have a little common sense. But as a girl, I think it's a little cute, like when she's just a little ditzy, But
Look at him, Musky like, nah, bro, I'm not. No, we're not talking about clumsy. We're talking about ditzy. Common sense ain't there.
Even in your personal life, like people be steady talking about something, but they talk about me, they screenshot it. If you didn't want nobody to know, why did you post it? Like,
But at the same time, like social media has become like so big in our lives that it's caused us to like feel like everything has to be private. Sometimes like if you just want to like share your life just because you feel like it, social media has gotten to the point where you can't even do that just because of like the fear of how social media is gonna react to what you do or how it could interfere with what you got going on in your life. Like I feel like it's gotten to the point where we can't like be ourselves outside of like our lives every day. So social media is important, like in some cases, but as far as a relationship goes, I mean, that's fully up to you to decide how you want social media to dictate what you got going on with somebody. It's not like it's gonna stop you from doing what you are doing, but don't let it dictate your relationship.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like if it's really important to you, like in the beginning, like how you said, you're gonna keep it private. Like if you want to pop out, that's cool, but like you ain't gonna post every single thing that y'all doing. Because social media, like you said, fake. Like we really live in a day and age where everything that people post really got filters. Like nobody really their authentic self. Like that simple thing, like having a filter showing that you're not your authentic self.
because that parent filter.
Oh, that's to go crazy. So that really goes to the next question. Would you feel some type of way if like you flew with somebody for a minute and they don't post you?
Like I think PDA can ruin a lot of stuff though.
You said you feel like it can ruin a lot of stuff?
I think a lot of people take it too serious. Like,
yeah.
Because it actually is like, wow.
Or like, am I a secret or something? Like, no. But
I feel like it's a difference between being secret and being private.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can be a secret, like,
But don't both of us kind of got to establish that we're private? Like, that can't just be, I don't even post it. Like,
I don't feel like it's about you being private, but it's like, I want my life private. Like, you can tell your friends and your people, but me, I don't want to tell anybody. I just want to keep it private to myself. But I'm not saying we're private and we can't tell nobody what we got going on. It's just like, it's private for my people and my life.
I think it depends, like, who you are, Like, let's say somebody like me. Like, I delete my Instagram posts sometimes if I don't like them no more. And
the archive will ain't be coming through.
you know what I'm saying? I done archived a lot of pictures, like my prom pictures. I had prom pictures with girls in them, and I took them off my page just because I wanted my page to look a different type of way. Yeah. So right now, even if I've been with a girl, let's say I've been with a girl for a year, and I ain't post a picture in a year. That don't mean I'm gonna post a picture of my girl after a year. I want my page to look a certain way, and it's my page. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be. This ain't about you, it's about me. But I think that also it depends on like how long you've been with your person. If we've been together for a year, 2 years, 3 years, you ain't posting me once on your story at least.
that's crazy. Like women I think women, I say that y'all been on Snapchat and Instagram. It's a little bit more than men do.
Yeah.
So if you with your girl for that long and she ain't post you one time,
She's cheating.
y'all, because women on y'all know y'all phone 24/7. Like, and that's fine, but
You ain't going to ask you not.
I just don't think like
She's cheating.
this is a little weird.
I agree with everything that y'all saying. So would you feel some type of way if like your girl constantly posts you but like she don't post your face?
That's private, not secret.
But that's the same thing, right?
No, I'm saying like if y'all not on her page, like if she out on y'all out on a date and she just like posts like
That's
her body,
equivalent. That's equivalent to not posting it all.
Oh, so y'all like go out to dinner and
and she posts your body. Yeah, she posts your body in the plate.
Subtle body. I don't put no emoji over my hand. That's not you
She's my plate.
secret though, because it's like it's more. I don't know. You're not a secret. They know I got something going on. I'm in a relationship. Like it's not.
But they don't know with who.
Just giving
That's the
fine.
whole thing. I think
You see the body. You see that I got something going on.
Hey, like, I mean, it's not too nasty.
I was the same.
They're my illuminated right there.
I'm the same way. I think it's like I'm the same way. Like how I like my page, I want to post what I want to post. You should be able to post what you want to post.
Yeah.
If you don't want to post me, that's up to you. But don't feel some type of way if I don't post you either. Or like if I'm posting, like let's say I make a post and it seems like it's a post that makes it seem like I'm single or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just
Why would you post that?
it seems like not something that literally says that I'm single, but like let's say
Why would you post that?
it's my page. It's my page. Like let's just say I'm posting like okay.
But that means you're posting something, having a girlfriend.
Oh,
But
yeah, like
everyone
okay.
knows it makes you
I give you an
it makes
example. I
you
give you an
seem like
example.
you're
Like
available.
I recently posted on my story on my Instagram page. I'm looking for a Valentine. Now that don't mean that I could not have a Valentine. That don't mean
You got a girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend.
Okay.
But this is the thing too. Now, let's say I did have a girlfriend and we ain't discussed my Valentine's. Like,
You can't post that.
All right. Now the thing that I posted on my story was, I'm looking for a Valentine. Now me, I'm single, so I really,
Can't post
I can post that. But like, let's say I had a girl and I posted the same thing, but it said like I changed the word or two, like, I'm trying to do something for Valentine. Right? Now that's look.
Why aren't you sending that text to my phone?
Now look, that's totally different. Like let's say we could be on the phone and I can post that on my story, and then she could be like, "Oh, you want to do something for Valentine's Day?"
No, you could have texted it to her.
You're giving so many other people the opportunity.
I'm gonna break it down from my perspective, right? Okay, so like you being single, right? Of course, you can say whatever you want. You can say, I'm looking for a Valentine. I want to do this, like whatever. That's cool. But once you get into a relationship with a girl, like you gotta like look at how she would actually feel about it. Of course, every girl is different, but like as a whole, like you posting that in general just invites other girls to see that you're trying to get the attention that you're trying to do something for Valentine's Day in general. When you know that, if you really wanted your girl to know that you was trying to do something for Valentine's Day, why you got for everybody to see?
Let me be more specific, okay? The exact post said, "I would be lucky to have you as my Valentine." Right now,
That's not what you said.
that is what
No,
the
but he
post
said
said.
that's the exact
This
post
is
he said.
like the
Verbatim.
post said.
Yeah, verbatim.
That's what it said verbatim because it was like it's an artist named Lucky, like it's a rapper named Lucky, and it's spelled different from like the regular Lucky. It's
Lucky
like
Day.
Y, right? So it was like a play on words. I would be lucky to have you as my Valentine. Now, is that
I'm swiping
a
up
single
and I'm
post?
being like, why are you being subliminal? Why?
How's that being subliminal though? It's like I could have been talking about her. Like I would be lucky to have you as my Valentine.
Well, you see, what you said right there, I'll be lucky to have my Valentine.
That's
And
very
me saying
different
trying
than
to do something
being like,
Valentine's Day, and me saying I'm looking around, they all different.
That's really
I give you that, but that's
But like one word can change everything. Like
Right.
everything today is so sensitive. Like it don't matter.
Right. But that
the
goes-
way you felt about it is different than how
That
everybody
goes,
else
in,
sees
that,
it.
goes into my personality. Like I said, like I'm the type of guy. Like I don't see stuff like that. Like if I'm throwing something out there, I don't be thinking of like one word, like certain type of words to use. You know what I'm saying?
But at the same
And she
time,
might, and then she could come to me and tell me about it. They would
And
be
then
talking
that's
there.
not-
But the question was, whatever the question was, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't remember what we started. We got on a bunch of tangents, but regardless, we were talking about social media. Okay,
Yeah.
social media
Regardless,
final relationship.
I don't see social media as something like that really portrays how I'm really feeling. Like if you really want to know how I feel, ask me what that post meant. Ask me how I'm feeling right now versus.
I'm not gonna lie. If you posted with you, the first two posts, it wouldn't have been a. What do you think this means? It would have been a. What the fuck are you?
All right, then come to me and tell me what the fuck am I doing.
But
Because
the
like
same-
you're not.
Be mad.
I'm letting you do that.
Nah.
But see, do you like?
I'm gonna
do
be
you
mad.
honestly
It's
not
like,
see
why
nothing
would you
wrong with
post
it?
that knowing I'm gonna be upset?
And now you're gonna call me
But
crazy.
this is the thing. This is
for
the thing.
something
This is
that's
the thing.
crazy.
I'm not the type of person like I know. Like, of course,
You know.
like if we've been
Like, do you honestly not see nothing wrong with it?
hold on. If we've been together for a while, then I would know. But like, this is me right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm posting what I feel like I want to post. So if I'm just throwing something out there, and we've been dating for like not that long, I don't know how you feel about every little thing that I say.
Okay, let me.
But I also feel like if you really like fooling with them or like you like them a lot, then there's certain things that you're not gonna do because you know it's gonna make that person feel some type of way. Like even if you don't even know them for real, you just think like this would probably make her feel some type of way, so I ain't gonna do it.
If you really like somebody and you really influence somebody or whatever, there's just certain stuff that you won't even think about doing no more. Like there's certain things that you would probably do for attention when you were single that you
Not
don't
gonna
think
do no
about
more.
doing anymore.
Because
Like,
that's how you
nothing.
feeling for them. You feeling with them that heavy.
My thing is like, I don't know. If I'm in a relationship, I try not to change too much of who I am. You know, so if I'm doing something,
So yeah, sometimes change.
you have to.
But you said not too much. So yeah.
Not too much. Like, of course, I'm gonna start being more considerate of your feelings, but at the same time, like, I'm not gonna be thinking like every step that I take, like, cause I'm still young. You know,
We're not saying that. Just don't post that you looking
I'm
for
not.
Valentine.
But this is the thing. This is the thing. Like, even my post that I said, like, I didn't really say I'm looking for a Valentine. I said I needed Valentine for real. You know, that's
You
not.
not changing
I'm saying you don't say it 3 times. Oh my God, what's wrong with it?
This is a deep question right here, right now.
Do
Do you do you feel like, or how much? Okay, now do you? Well, the obvious answer is yes. I want you to dig, you know, deep into it. Do you feel like? Do you feel like? Do you feel like childhood trauma plays a big part on how people act in a relationship?
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so why? Like, give like examples, like.
Well, let's
I
say.
think everybody say yes to that.
Okay, well, let's say for example, somebody who had a childhood where they were like they were in an abusive childhood, an abusive environment. You know, like they would be in situations where they would be like hit or anything by their family or whatever. So growing up, as they get older, they get into a relationship where they become a little bit more defensive, or they become a little bit more like distant when it comes to any type of like physical attraction or any type of like physical stuff that goes on with your relationship. So
It plays a lot. Like it plays a lot. Like it's a lot of different.
I don't think people
keys.
realize how much it plays.
It's a lot of different keys of trauma. You got like neglect, abandonment. You got like abuse,
Yeah.
psychological stuff. It's a lot of stuff that plays into it. So like a big one would be like neglect or like abandonment. So like if you were abandoned as a child.
I was gonna say the same thing he said, but just off of, I never had this, but I know people that's been in these situations like domestic violence, like growing up they was beaten, so like when they get in that mood, that's all they know, like okay, stop it, because that's where I grew up from.
That's what I know.
I feel like it's a lot of things. I feel like it's simple things that people don't realize, and I feel like it can go hand in hand because like even if somebody wasn't like close with their family or stuff like that, they didn't get the love that they wanted. So if they trying to get in a relationship, they might be real gullible for love, or if they're trying to get in a relationship, they might not know how to love, or even if you feel like your family didn't make you a priority, now you ain't gonna know how to make other people priority in your life, and it's just like oh we just fooling with each other. This ain't nothing that I can take you serious for. I feel like it's just so many things that start up that are like
A lot of people do. They don't
Evaluate.
self-evaluate those, I don't want to say issues, but those characteristics that they have about themselves that affect their relationship.
yeah.
Like, I think, you know, your childhood and your like parental situations can definitely play a part. But I'm the type of person where if anything in my family that I didn't like, I'm looking for the complete opposite. Like, you know, and it's not even like a diss on any of my family or anything, but it's just like if I want to be intimate with somebody, then I don't want to be reminded of my family when I'm being like when I'm talking to somebody. Let's say my mom, for example. I love my mom to death, right? But
She the Reds too. Shout out to all the Reds
she
out
is a
there.
Delta.
That's too much.
My mom is one of the nicest people I know. I don't like nice girls. Like I like a girl, you know, of course, to be nice to me, but I don't like a girl that's like, you know, super sweet, super nice, all that. Relationship wise, I think that you know your childhood definitely plays a part because I feel like as you get older, you start to do stuff for your inner child. Like you start to get those things
Yeah,
You
that's
understand?
good.
Like I've grown older now to where
Using them.
yo, like I've grown older now to where all the things that I was like missing as a child are all the things that like I missed out on as a child. Like I'm trying to get that back for him. You know what I'm saying?
But that's Brody. I kid, I know we was just having me and my other homeboy who I was officially gonna make the co-host of this. We were just talking about this today. He was like, when he said guys be so depressed, and it's like when you a guy and you don't know what to do, like just try to find something that you wanted to do in your childhood that can make you happy now.
Yeah.
And you like he relates to you too because like he loves girls that grew up in a great household and stuff like that because he didn't grow up in a great household. So he said he wanted a complete opposite of what he got in his family.
I like a girl, me. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say that's probably why you do little stuff so you can bring out that attitude out of her.
I'm a chill dude though, so I like a girl.
That's why you be posting stuff like that to bring out that.
But
all right, this is the last question for real. Have you ever been in love? If so, how did you know, and how do you know when you are in love with somebody?
I think he has to go first.
Right. No, seriously.
Relationship.
When it got to a point where I could, like, when I would imagine life without her, and I get sad, or I get, like, he hurt, that's not it.
Bro, I'm crying.
That's when I do it. I feel like,
That's crazy.
I feel like life wouldn't be life without her. That's not it.
Nobody else been in love in that?
I'm never.
Did you say definitely not?
Absolutely not.
Word? That's crazy. So when do you think like you would follow? I guess you don't know because you never been there. Have you been in love before? Yeah. Okay, so like how did you know you was in love though?
Smiling at your phone every time they text you, or if you see them and it's just like not even butterflies, it's like pure excitement. I think that's when it's like more like love than like anything else. When you're like not even nervous, when you're fully comfortable in what?
This is looking like wow.
You just looking like
I'm not the most affectionate person, so when somebody else is talking
No,
about
like I
something
wouldn't
like
say
that,
me
like,
either
I'm
though.
really
But I feel
interested.
like if you're talking to a person and you want to be that, like when you want to come out of your shell with certain stuff that you didn't usually do, that's love.
Yeah, that's love. Right.
I think I've been in love.
Word?
Yeah, for sure.
Respect.
But,
How did you? What make you feel like that?
Well, I feel like I don't know. You know, I'm a person that like I like to look ahead to see like what's going on. So I know. Like, I feel like off rip, I can tell with a girl like if I can see myself having a future or not. Like regardless of if I like you or not. Like if I can see something, whether it's a friendship, whatever it is, like if it's relationship wise, I could tell off the first link, first date, whatever. Like I can see myself with you in the future. So if I can see like a future with kids, like a family, like something I actually want to build with, versus like a future where we just kind of off and on, like just dates here and there, having fun, then I feel like that's love to me.
I know, like me personally, like growing up, like I've had like relationships where I thought I was in love, but I wasn't.
Oh yeah.
Like I've had feelings like I feel like some people like will take love and kind of like use it as just a reason to be in a relationship when they.
I think some people get confused though. Like you can love a person, and you can love the idea of a person.
Yeah.
Like you're not in love. Right?
We put snaps right there, bro. It be the ideas. It be the ideas that they want to stay down. It be the lies.
Some people confuse love with infatuation.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. I think I was gonna get that one.
Yeah. I agree with everything you guys.
What about you?
No. I feel like I was really because the person that I'm with, like we've been locked in for a minute, like for the past 4 years. Like I tell him more than I tell my mama, my daddy. I tell him more than I tell anybody. See, I ain't gonna say this.
Like this is safe space. Like, come on. Like, you can say
like at first I thought I just loved him, but then like I realized like because I've been doing a lot of stuff lately with my business. I ain't even been in town, and I realized like I can't see myself as a millionaire. I can't see myself running a business without him by my side. And that's when I realized like, dang, maybe I'm in love with him, man. Because like if I can't envision myself without him, Like I know you said with the kids and everything, like I don't really care about that right now. But like that's success. I have to envision success with you, I was like, dang, I'm in love for real. I take a lot of self-evaluation with this person. I ain't never did that before. Like I told you, I'm entitled. Like I feel like if you ain't trying to compromise with me, then we ain't really got nothing to talk about.
Having somebody who's always gonna like help you reflect on who you are and what you gotta do in life, that shows a lot about the person that you are, what your relationship built on.
Yeah, that's fact.
I feel like earlier I have a question though. So why you can't take somebody back and they cheat on you? I didn't say that. I should say that.
She did.
I said that. I'll tell you what.
That was my whole thing. Like we're still young.
We're still in
the
the
stage. Like,
but like we're back to like the character development thing. Like before I got in this relationship, I didn't talk about nothing. Like everything that goes to my mind goes to my mind alone. But like now it's to the point where I gotta talk. If it's the person I'm talking to, I'm like, like before my mom like, but you and
I'm glad you saw that.
you ain't
Not a secret, not a secret.
Like that's everything about me. Yeah, it took me a while just like become like true to that because I'm so used to being to myself. Now that's like my one. So
This thing is,
no choice.
We was talking about earlier
about
that honeymoon phase. If you really love somebody, I feel like that honeymoon phase, like it's got moments where you might feel like you go away or whatever, but that honeymoon phase.
But after that, if he can stay strong after the honeymoon phase.
Psychologists don't even call it the honeymoon phase. They call it the passionate phase, but after that, it's the compassionate phase. Free game. For real.
Starrtalks.
No, that's right. All right, y'all. So this is the last segment of the podcast. I hope y'all been enjoying it so far. So this segment is called Spend a Star. So Starrtalks stand on 5 components, which is financial wellness, mental wellness, spiritual wellness, emotional wellness, and physical wellness. So since we're talking about relationships, it's the Valentine special. Y'all finna spin the arrow. Y'all don't joke with my little star now, but you're gonna spin the arrow, and whatever it lands on, I'm gonna ask you a question like in that category. Okay, so Yoshi,
like this?
Yeah. Yoshi can be up first. Oh, this is the star, y'all. Shout out to Mama Starrtalks because she made it for me.
Mama Star.
Mama Star. Shout out Mama Star.
So it's physical.
Physical.
Okay. Oh God.
Game.
Is there a certain height or weight that they have to be for you to date them?
That's a good one for you.
I would say what I like into. I'm pretty much open, but what I am into is like, please be taller than me, and I'm also
Please.
be taller than me, and just a little
Viewer discretion.
Yeah, just a little bit. Okay.
Because no.
It's rigged. Introduce
Okay. Spiritual. Okay.
He is good.
Could you date someone that doesn't believe in God?
No. Only because I come from a religious household, and like I feel like I put God at the center of my life every day.
As you should.
So I need somebody to not only like support me in like what I do, the way I would support them and what they do, but I need them to have the same type of passion and the same type of faith in whatever they put they all into. So I feel like putting God at the center of all that is important for both of us. So
God need to be in a considerate relationship too. That's how I feel.
Where's my hand?
who can go first?
Go, bro.
I was gonna ask Monzy. So like, you want somebody to believe in God, but let's say it's like Islam.
Yeah, but you gotta.
Well, not. I'm not.
He said that he wants them to believe in God a lot. Let's say it's the same God, but just
No. Like I said, like believe it. Like different religions have their own versions of what they believe in, their own gods and their own faith. So yeah. No. I'm not saying that. Like
This worship a God.
yeah, this
Worship something.
yeah. Not to. There's some people who don't believe in any of that. You know what I mean? Some
Atheists.
people. Yeah, atheists. They don't believe in any type of faith, nothing like that.
Like, let's say somebody, I don't know the word, but like, it's some that believe in a God, they just don't align with any religion. Like let's say it's like somebody that like, it's some like Christianity, Islam, and Judaism all believe in the same God, just different interpretations of it.
Yeah.
Or let's say somebody believes in like a polytheistic religion, like Hinduism or Buddhism, something like that?
I mean, well, like I said, like me personally, I'm Christian, so of course I believe in my version of God.
Right.
But I won't really make it the center of our entire relationship if that person's belief doesn't match mine to a T.
Mhm.
If that's the best way I can say it. Like, of course, I would always want somebody to be compatible with me in regards to what we believe in spiritually, but it's not the center of it if they don't. That's the best way I can kind of explain it.
And I feel like my question was I feel so dumb.
No, I mean,
it's like
matter of fact,
okay.
it's 5 of us. Why can't we all just share the points on the
That's
song?
kind of mental. Yeah. Okay.
That's kind of mental.
Okay. What if you really vibe with somebody? Like the way, okay, your girlfriend, which is your girlfriend. Say you like, you know how you love your girlfriend a lot,
Right.
but she has like a mental illness, like real deal mental illness, like gotta take medicine for like bipolar and anxiety. Like, but she be spazzing out on you, but you really love her, but it's like sometimes you can't take it. Like, how would you do that?
Like,
and she got a real deal mental illness.
But I know she has a mental illness. I knew that before I got in this relationship.
But what if you didn't?
Well,
Or something that just
if
happened.
it's
What if
something,
something
if it's
that
something
just
that I just like find out while I'm in a relationship with her, and I'm serious with her, and I see a future with her, that's something I can adjust to, or something I can just make a part of my routine, or just like I know she's gonna go through this, so I know she's gonna like she may feel a certain way one day or something, but that's it.
And you would like go to therapy with her and stuff?
Yeah.
I respect that.
Bipolar disorder. No.
We respect mental illnesses at Starrtalks, and we're there to support. Right.
Start the mental illness awareness.
Right. That's what you're supposed to say. So financial.
That's what I saw.
Do you feel like a guy always has to pay for the dates, or do you feel like a guy must pay for the first
That
date?
should have been a general question. 'Cause I got a lot of it.
I feel like the guy should pay for first date. You don't have to pay for every date, but it's like first impressions are a thing. They're a big deal. So it's like you taking me on a date, you wanted to take me out. Like,
Curious to what you have to say.
Well,
Go ahead.
I've always been the type of person like if y'all go out, I always thought like I grew up like the man is like the man. Like, he's the provider, he pays for it. There's a lot of P's, he's a provider, protector, he pays for stuff, So every time me and my girlfriend go out, I pay all the time. But that's just me. I can't do it like that.
So you like that?
That's how I grew up too, but like I told you, I'm so understanding. Like everybody didn't grow up the same way, and everybody don't understand that. Like, they be like, "Who pay for everything?" Like I pay for it every now and then, but every time I'm not doing that, you just gotta be understanding. My folks can pay for mine.
Not for real. Good time. Well, you ain't gotta speak. I really hope
Hey, I
you
ain't
land
gonna
on
lie,
emotions.
You just got emotional. Like,
Well,
just,
since I'm up,
Bro, just do this.
Since I'm up, I do want to give a shout out to my boy Shell Social Paradigm. Yeah, good shot. I'm not even. We on Starrtalks, so I always
Over different brand. I'm like,
I'm trying.
Dang, but it's just like Jared's already taking that emotional person.
Hey, this is the test right here. This is the test right here.
Could you talk to somebody who just always emotionally sad?
Sad, like that's the emotional.
Like she's a moody, sad person. Not depressed, but like a moody, sad person.
They always blue.
Like if you say something to her, like she just gonna cry because she's so emotional because she's just sad, like a gray cloud.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't know if I could, so I'm gonna say no. Just because, like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes, really, I ain't even gonna blame it on her. It's me. I don't know how to deal with people all the time when they cry. Like sometimes, and then this is my thing too. Like I be laughing at the wrong time.
I'm gonna say, what you laughing about?
If somebody is like, let's say I'm dating a girl, right, and she always crying, but she ugly crying. I will laugh, like, and it's not even me. It's not even me trying to be mean. It's not even me trying to be mean. It's not even me trying to be a bad person. But like, if I'm just the type of guy, like, I find comedy in almost everything. Like, I'm gonna laugh. I laugh every day. So for me to be intimate with somebody, for me to have a relationship with somebody, and they're always crying, like, I won't be able to deal with it. Like, cause I'm always laughing.
Cameraman, time out.
But this is my thing too. This is my thing too. I'm also a really understanding person. I'm really open minded. So, like, let's say she developed like that type of sadness, like she just grew to start being depressed, or there was something in her life or something like that. Like, I could be that type of support, you know. But I feel like me being such a like, you know, laughable guy, I don't think that she'll be able to be crying too long, because I'm gonna find something for you to laugh at. So that's why I feel like I could, but like it depends if you're compatible and we like had a relationship going, and then something led to you being emotional all the time, then I would be more understanding. But just somebody that starts out like I just met you and you crying like the first link, then I don't know if I could. I don't know.
Like, wait,
I got
What happened?
Talk to me.
Okay. Do you feel like it's like this is like for everybody, but if you're in a relationship, do you feel like it's your responsibility for that person to be happy? Like if they're with you,
Not the man, not the man.
like they're with you and they're not happy, do you feel like that's your fault?
It depends on why they're not happy.
Depends
But
on
I'm saying like
what they're not happy with.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna
If
keep
they,
going. Keep going.
I was just gonna say like it depends, because like if we dating and you're not happy with something that I'm doing, then
That's a different.
That's
But if it's something that's going on in your personal life, whether it's before you met me or after you met me,
It has nothing to
and
do
it's
with me.
something that's got nothing to do with me, then it's not necessarily my responsibility. But out of respect for you and respect for our relationship, I'm gonna make the effort to make it happen.
I'm gonna acknowledge it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna acknowledge that you're not happy, and we're gonna take the steps, and you know, this is where we gotta go just to see.
Okay, but like
I ain't gonna. Okay.
go ahead.
I was gonna say like what Jerry said. I was gonna say like if you're not happy, then like you got like that's what I tell people. If you're not happy with yourself, like you have to have self happiness first. Like because anything that you try to make yourself be happy, that's just fake. That's a mask that you putting over your face. But I kind of do. I'm a little biased. I just feel like if somebody comes in my life, then I feel like God has placed the spirit on me where they've been put in my life for me to help them. Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm not.
But sometimes that could be like a bad trait for females. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's what
It could be a lesson too, trying to show you something.
Yeah, that's
But I
right.
feel like trying to carry somebody, like I'm not saying you can't be there for them, but if it's like you said, they always say like trying to carry your emotional weight with, I might be having stuff going on too, and it's like I'm always dealing with what you got going on. When are we caring about how I feel right now? Like that could just be a lot to weigh on somebody.
And this is my thing too. Another reason why I can't deal with somebody that's like always like that is because as a guy, like I don't know, every girl is different, but as a collective, 9 times out of 10, if you show too much vulnerability to a girl, she's not gonna see you the same way.
And I totally agree with
If
that.
you
Like, that's bad, but that's
if you were to
real.
lose a fight, your girl
It'll
would
be like,
see
whoa.
you as somebody who could protect you.
That's
If you
real.
were to cry all
That's
the
bad,
time,
but that's
your
real.
girl would see you as too emotional.
But it also depends
Well,
on
that
the
depends on
girl.
how that depends on the girl.
Yeah.
Because if you deep with the
Yeah.
girl,
But
then
we
you can be
can't-
vulnerable.
But like, come on, let's be for real. Like, if your guy was to be losing fights, your guy was to be crying all the
Why are
time.
you fighting?
You wouldn't.
You can cry in front of me.
Look,
Like,
that's
I
another thing. Like, I'm not.
I got you.
I'm not
I
a fighter.
got you.
Like 9 times out of 10, if we fight, it's to the point where like it's life or death right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be fighting you over no
That's why I
girl.
We
hate
don't
when
promote
boys
violence.
fight.
I don't promote violence.
We don't promote
but-
violence.
I don't promote violence.
Just in
at all,
case
but
y'all wonder.
if things do happen to get violent,
That's that
then
bacon.
it's got to be something
Hey, don't
serious.
don't do that.
It's got to be something serious to me if it gets to a point where violence.
That was actually one of my questions, but we didn't get into it. I was gonna ask y'all, would you fight over your girlfriend or your boyfriend?
Fight over?
Would you fight over your girlfriend or your
What we
boyfriend?
fighting about?
In what context? Like,
Yeah, well,
Like,
if they disrespect her.
okay, what's up?
Yeah.
I'll tell you one
But
thing
you
right
would
now.
fight
I'll
over.
tell you
Wow,
one thing
would?
right now. Like, let's say we out in public and the guy smacked my girl butt, right?
Oh, you being it?
Yeah,
But
we fight.
Oh, yeah.
But let's say it's a situation. Let's say it's a situation where it's me and another guy, and she trying to figure out who want her more. She want us to.
yeah,
Yeah,
there's
I
like
ain't
no shot.
Combat,
Got it.
like-
I'm not.
Yeah.
He can have it. I don't want
yeah,
you.
yeah.
That's a turn. That's another.
I think that was a perfect.
Yeah, that was a good-
you got it.
Hey, hope these girls listen.
Ain't no fighting going on.
Okay,
Yeah,
but
no
for a
problem.
girl, what's the situation?
What?
Would she fight over a guy?
Yeah, like, but not for fighting like over another girl.
Like, why would she have to?
Yeah,
That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't fight.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
but it
I feel like if a
is
girl
situation.
do fight though, I feel like it's really like over a respect thing.
Yeah.
Like if my boyfriend is like ignoring you and you still trying to get at him, and I came at you once too. But I wouldn't fight though. I have almost fought in high school though. That's when y'all was young and reckless. I'm talking about y'all. I don't even know how to fight. I got on kick.
Yeah.
Shout out to the 229.
Girl, it's too emotional. You know, it depends on. I'm a guy that's really into variables. I'm a mechanical engineering major, so I'm into math. I see everything in a logical way. And if it's not something that we've discussed beforehand, if it's not like an understanding that we have, and you're too emotional off the rip, then it's like it's kind of a how I'm feeling that type of day, like how I'm feeling towards you. You know that. But if it's somebody that I've been locked in with, we've been treacherous between, then whatever. After we locked in, whatever happens after that, I got you for life.
All right, y'all. We are now at the end of the segment, the end of the podcast. The mics don't went dead, but we still going. So that's just how the vibe is going on. So we raw dogging right now. They think I'm gonna ask them one question, but I'm gonna ask two. But they still here. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. We've been here.
Excuse me.
We've been here since 10, so we just gotta ask. I gotta ask this question because it's for the Valentine special. So, what's your idea of like a perfect Valentine's date?
Ooh, that's a real good question.
I want to go first.
Good.
All right. Ideal. What?
Go.
You gotta talk.
All right.
Yeah.
Ideal Valentine's Day. I'm big on movies. I love a movie date. So I would say we could start off somewhere like besides the movies, like a good like arcade or bowling alley. I'm good to I like activities like that. So arcade / bowling alley, have a good time there. And then in the night, watch a good movie, whether it's at the crib. No, I'm gonna say in the movie theater. Cause a movie don't hit the same at home versus a movie theater. So I'll say let's cook at home. Let's get a nice, like some tacos or like some pasta at the crib. Arcade, movie, theater, cooking at home, and then, sleeping together.
Okay, so I don't know. I want to say the perfect or like an ideal because it's different with different people. So
Different strokes for different folks.
yeah, like we just gotta have a good time. Like, it can even be doing something small. Like, okay, I'm gonna just say for this year because this is where we at right now. Like for this year, I want to do something cute. Like we can do something small like a sip and paint, or like that's kind of basic. Like it don't gotta be Valentine's Day. So I was thinking of like. I don't really know what it's called, but it's painted and you like spin it, y'all or something.
I know this one.
What that's called?
I don't know what it's called.
But yeah, a cute activity like that, and then something like, when I say activity, like something kind of intimate, like, I'm trying to get to know somebody, but, and then what else? You gotta end it off with something good to eat. Everybody like to eat, like me and my folks, we like to drink, so we want someone that got nice food and nice drinks, but pretty much, yeah, that's it. Something intimate and cute.
Like a day of doing stuff. Like go to an aquarium or something.
You don't think you're gonna be tired?
It's one day. Yeah, it's just that one day. Yeah.
That would be so cute.
Like the Indian card thing.
Sure.
I know, but no.
Sure, but I see you going.
Yeah.
We're going. But yeah, cooking.
Well, me, I'm a cliche. You know what I mean? So when I look at Valentine's Day, I look at like real like being romantic. So me personally, like I would want to, get you flowers. I'll get you flowers. Tell you to go get your favorite dress, whatever you want to wear. I'm gonna pick out.
Some of y'all taking notes.
You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like you trying to say like how you would do for your girl, but I think you saying what you would like, or no? How you would look like your baby girl?
I mean, well, like if I was to do Valentine's, because me personally, I feel like Valentine's Day, I'm more worried about what the girl would like than I would like. I don't care too much for doing anything Valentine's Day for me, but I know that what I would do for her is what I would like anyway.
Okay.
So I'm real cliche. Like I want us to get real dressed up, and I want us to go out to a really nice place, go out to eat, get some good food, get some drinks,
Okay, I don't know, I'm pretty much a hopeless romantic too. I can't go off OD right here because I do love a day
of stuff. I don't like the fun to end, and I feel like especially for a relationship, I feel like for Valentine's Day, something so spontaneous kind of needs to happen that we don't do on a regular basis. So, because I feel like if we're in a relationship, we're going on dates, of course, and we're doing stuff. So, like, something on that day needs to happen that's like out of the norm. Because I'm open to, I don't want to say, I just really would like something really spontaneous to happen. Plus, I love to dress down. Like, I love to spend 2 hours getting ready to go out to look good for my dude. That's just something that I really enjoy doing. So I think whoever I'm dating should like take into account how much he knows me to plan that night.
Okay.
What about Starrtalks?
Yeah, I'm the type of person, y'all. You know how you said that if they feel good, that's how I'm gonna feel for Valentine's Day. Cause I love planning stuff, and I'm just like, I'm big on gift giving. That's my love language. So like for Valentine's Day, I'll be saying that I want them to plan it, but I'm big on that planning. Yeah. Always. And I'm the one who's gonna have like the big gifts, and I don't know. I just love doing this stuff. But one more question, and then we out of here.
Great.
Since we are on the Starrtalks podcast, and we love giving back to the community, what is some advice that you could tell people, or wish somebody would have told you, or some advice that you have gained from experience that you could tell somebody about relationships?
Any love that you give anybody, whether you're like with this person still, not with them, any love you ever given to anybody, not even their relationships, they needed that love. Like, regardless of how any situation ended, any love that you ever give to anybody, they needed it. Don't take it back. Just feel good that you were able to give somebody love.
That's great.
Oh, that's that.
Goodbye.
Me, I would just say to be patient. So whether it relates to you being patient and finding a relationship, or you being patient with the person that you're with, you know, sometimes I feel like in life we move so fast and everything that we do that sometimes the lines get blurred as to what's important and what you're doing with this person or what you're trying to find out in life. So if you can find the balance of being patient with yourself and with others, communication goes a long way. So being able to be openly communicative in what y'all do takes a lot of patience too. So
just be yourself, man. Be authentic. Don't fake it. You know, you feel a certain way, express yourself. You know, show them that you care, if you really care. You know, that's it, man.
I say keep your private life private. Like, you can tell your friends stuff, you can tell your family stuff, because everybody needs advice, but you can't let somebody else judge what you would do in your relationship, because what they do in their relationship might not be the same as what you do in your relationship. It's your relationship. You can't let somebody else help you decide what you want to do, because it's what you want to do, not what everybody else want to do.
I agree. 2 things. First thing is always, like, before you get into any new relationship, you know, reflect on yourself, be comfortable with yourself before you get into anything new. You know, you really gotta adjust who you are as a person, be comfortable with yourself before you decide to give yourself up to somebody else. Second thing is, I tell anybody, whether it's platonic or intimate relationships, communication and honesty, they go a long way. Like, if you ain't communicating how you feel, if you ain't being honest about those feelings, then nothing's gonna work out. 100%.
I just feel like everybody got snaps but me.
I didn't listen.
That's all. Hey, that's all Stanford Jazz. That's all Stanford Jazz.
And have fun.
Have fun.
Always have fun.
Have fun. What's the point of being in a relationship if you ain't gonna have fun?
It's not a job. Well, I just want to give a special shout out to all them that came here. So I just want to say a special shout out to y'all, because y'all real for staying here with me.
And shout out to Jada Star, by the way.
Shout out to Star.
Shout out to the cameraman.
Good job, cameraman. Straight off the board.
After this, make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We definitely coming back with more.
Happy Valentine's Day. If you ain't got a Valentine's, good luck. You gonna find something.
If you ain't got a Valentine's
Day, just be your own Valentine.
No, look.
If you ain't got a Valentine's, I'll be a Valentine. Shout out
If you
Valentine.
have a Valentine's, you can be happy.
If nobody loves you, I do.
Love yourself, self-care.
If nobody loves you, I do.
We do.
Everybody put up for the most, man.
Good job.
Love y'all.
Hey, y'all.
We out.
It was fun.